because I'm a big idiot, and to be fair, the text is... Listen, Mana Shield exists, and Mana Shield does the opposite of what his ability does. It converts damage onto mana. Gosh, how does it itself prescribe this? Mana Shield, 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 Mana Shield. Not Mana Steel, Mana Shield. Not Mana War, Mana Shield. Boop, here we go. It's taken from mana first. So there is a distinction. So I misread his ability. I thought that the way it worked is that if you take damage, Glyndor takes more damage onto his mana. No, he gets mana. And the fact that I never read it again because I was like, ugh, why should I care? This changes everything. This means that he can soak damage for 5 seconds. Thing is, I can't imagine that being too effective, like efficient. But screw it. Let's give it the old college try. Doombringer, sure, why not? It's your redemption arc, Glyndor. Show me that Shell's good. I mean, to be fair, I don't use my actives all that much either, so it's entirely plausible that this would happen. However, someone on Steam corrected me. I would like to thank that person. You know who you are, because you've posted on my guide, and if you see this, you'll know who you are. You probably won't see this, though, because no one ever watches my videos. Therefore, haha. Oh, I was so used to the starting room always having 3 exits. So used. Ugh. We're going to leave that in case we get up a good omen. Jesus, I hate this. I hate it when I have to walk around this much just to get to a goddamn room. Harsh. Ooh, that stings. Good job. See, it's a gun! It's a gun! It shoots bullets! Of course I make the stupid mistake with my brain. Cool! So far my rooms have been, you have less mana now, a whole bunch of nothing, and a chest full of things I can't even use. Since when did those inflict cold? I thought they were just raw damage. Ugh, here we go. Well, in the meantime, my power got back online, so... Dude, I want you to hurt me. Oh, yeah. Alright, well... That's pretty good. Gosh, I should have been more careful on what I took as a wand. Who the hell is shooting me? Oh, yeah, because for some reason you guys have... Oh, I would like to point out, these guys have a charge attack. They fly. They're a small target. They have a range attack. They have an AoE on death. What more do they need? What more do they need? Nothing. Oh, that's why I was taking. Also, this means that Agatha's actually... Oh, God dang it. Well, I need to recover right now, so... Not a good first room, not a good first room, but we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Ooh. Thanks. Thank you. Got a slight problem here. Luckily, this weapon is piercing. Thank you. Yeah, this feels a lot better now. How could I be so stupid? Because I didn't read good. Because my brain looked at it 1 second and thought it knew everything. Luckily, I had someone to convince me otherwise. Thank you. Very much appreciate. Oh, that's so good, though. He has a fucking parry attack. Yeah! And it gets me my mana back, too. That's a good parry. Now that I know how it works, Glyndor, I suddenly like you. Please accept my formal apology. Also, my apologies to the developers for writing a whole bunch of slander, effectively. I will update the section to essentially remind everyone that this is why he has all the health. It's not because he has an invulnerability shield, it's because if you fuck up, you don't suffer as much. And that's how that works. Don't forget, the normal skulls are immune. Oh man. I think it activates the second you push it, so there's no real risk. Oh god dang it. Yeah, he does not need a range attack like that. He really doesn't. Alright, well where's Tweedledum? There you are. Oh, and it's homing too! Because that's what it needed. Ugh. I already have that. Maybe... Here's an idea. I got an idea for this. Maybe... No, that's not a really good... That's not... It's also not very mouth... That's not very mouthy in English for one, but also not very linguistically easy to read. Like, 25% damage of... 25% of damage taken is received as mana instead. That's it. Here's the thing. You're invulnerable, so you don't technically take any damage. Not to be a piss-poor little bugger here, but technically speaking, you take no damage if you're invulnerable. You cannot be vulnerable, I think. Or is that invincible? No, invincible is that you cannot be defeated. Hi, buckaroo. I wonder what happens if I try to stand in lava. I hope it's something good. Because if lava is just an instant regeneration, then this guy runs on raw magma like any dwarf fortress does. I still don't like it. I have this strong feeling that they read inputs or something. Because it always feels like they respond to a motion that I haven't quite started yet. But maybe it's because it scans it the second I do it. So, while the computer has transported the signal, my eyes have yet to receive the screen, which is updated. So, to put it as blunt as possible, brain dumb. Me stupid. Put a slight delay in it. That always feels better. Just like people make hitboxes smaller than they should be. Or give people coyote jumps. It just feels better that way. Like you're not going for realism. You should always go for the experience and the simulation first. The sensation. The sensation of a generation. It doesn't stop the status effect, and that's the bugger. That's the rub, as they would call it. I think the good idea is to go in there when they're all weak. Try and kill a couple of them. Get myself in as much trouble as possible. Like that. Oh, that's really good, because we got 3 more floors to go. I could use the experience boost, and I could use the selection. Well, let's skedaddle. I got 2 terrible boss weapons. I don't like the Doombringer in general, but I figured, you know, why not? You can use every last drop. Cool! An enemy resistant to ice. What a joke. You know what would be cool? If Curse stops elemental resistances. Just as a little bonus. That makes sense, wouldn't it? You're cursed! Your resistances work no more. Like, instead of just a damage increase against those targets. But that's complexity. That's something you gotta want. And with that extra healing. Doesn't mean I want to dodge. Yeah, I can. I think it's a 30%, 20%, maybe 25. 25 makes sense. Damage increase. Gosh, I'm not recharged yet. God damn it, your friends are spawning in. Well, that went alright. I mean, there are a couple of potions still around. Might as well take it while I can. Because I'm going to get a new weapon soon. I just beat a boss. I'm not too worried about my health totals as of now. For some reason, my wire is being very annoying today. I don't know if this makes him all that much better. It just offsets a lot of the questions I had. I still don't like the drain. It's still annoying. But now you're not as screwed in. Thanks! At least it's a good weapon. Unlike Doombringer. I really don't like Doombringer. Sure, the curse is nice, but that's not why I want it. Oh, I just realized something stupid you can do. You can just stand in the middle of a bunch of these idiots and they all just fill your mana back up, huh? I really, really hate it when I get a duplicate weapon on my... Oh, it's a second floor. Here's your free weapon. It's one you already have. I hope you're fucking happy, because you shouldn't be. Oh, man, that just feels like a cheat code. Thanks for the nibbles. How are you here? It's just one of you. Just the one. We'll hold on to that. It's right next to the boss door. If I can get my hands on a good omen, and I care to pick it up, it means you're worth it. Oh, that's money. I don't even have a spell! Ah! What is with this game? Just give me something I can use, please. Bookworm is not worth that much pain and suffering. I gave you my money. Wouldn't it be great if you got Divine Gift out of that? It's like you give them all your money and they give you a Divine Gift. I wonder how this gels with status effects like poison. Like, do you just get your mana back over time? Am I invulnerable to the poison damage, but not the duration? Probably, because you do get slowed, but... See? Not a problem. Choose another perk. Yeah, my biggest problem is just damage. I don't want Mana Shield. Actually, Mana Shield would let me recycle my own received mana into more health, so... Where does it's going to sound? It technically is the business decision. Gosh dang, I shouldn't be dodging. God dang it. Oh, we fixed the engine. No, it's just harder to jump over walls now, thank you. Like, just design smooth walls. Just disconnect the hitbox. You can have a different hitbox from the model. If your engine isn't stupid, that should... In fact, you should do that in general. Like, I don't see why this should be possible at all. Just remove the block. People aren't going to be like, oh man, rubbing up against the wall. Why is this thing not in the way? Or oh wait, actually, it's actually super hard to explain to someone because they'll be like, why is that? And then it's like, listen, it's super annoying. And they're like, I don't think that'd be annoying. And then they play it and they're like, oh, this is actually annoying. Oh, thanks for the spell increase! With all those spells I have! That's some poor luck. Gosh, I haven't sounded so legitimately frustrated in a while, huh? Thank you. Come again. Oh. Hey, why can I shoot? Just didn't feel like it, I guess. Oh, good old Glyndor. Man, he's getting very lucky with these shots. Not bad. It has some terrible uptime since I don't have Nimble, but I like the gumption. It offers me a quick burst of damage, and that's really all I want out of it. Well, still though, Good Omen, which gels really well with this guy in a shitty, shitty, shitty situation. Now time to go for it. Oh, hi there, Pilo Schwein. I've had him cleaner, but I've had him dirtier. No level up. Ugh, always stinks when you don't level up from a boss. Just doesn't feel right. But I'll be leveling up next room anyway, so who cares? Sad I didn't get any Scholar. But who cares? Do you like that it's actually like, kind of red? I don't know if that's intentional or if I'm just noticing it because, you know, it's a demonic monolith. Hey, it's a spell for that amulet I have! Well, you've been treating me like shit so far. Maybe you can give me something I'd like to have. Hell, it's only a one-time barrier. How big is it? 100 barrier, huh? I need to... I just have to make sure I have that written down before I forgot about it. That'd be shameful. Well, the capacity's real nice. Because he loves capacity. Ugh, I keep burning my hand like this. New spell. Ugh. Oh, I kind of want this. My wand's been doing a lot of heavy lifting, and I think it's going to stay that way for a while. Not going to count on Good Omen. We're past halfway point. At that point, you're really not going to get your money worth out of that perk anyways. If you pick it up by chance, cool, but if not, who cares? Well, since these guys die in one blow, I might as well stick to spell mana for now. Hey, so far so good. I've had worse fights against hordes of goblins. Not really. I'm very intelligent. Oh, what a tease. I'm so close. Might have resistance. Wow, I thought you guys didn't have a hitbox where you were charging. I love that you got me stuck, though. Why am I not getting any mana? Not that damage resistant, gosh. Oh, maybe it's because... Excuse me? What is the mana thing I activated? I didn't activate my power. Dummy. What the hell, dude? You get a lot of leverage on that, huh? I like that one. Raw damage is never a bad thing, especially when you're that close to killing something with resistance to something. Well, we only have one way to go. And it's a large room. I must find the magic shards. Remember that scavenge mission? Oh, they changed it. They changed the name, actually. I don't think they changed anything else about it. It's just... Well, they changed the original tokens were like these little booklets, and now they're these actual magic shards. Magic shards. Magic shards. They were your experience as you pick them up, as before, which I like. It keeps you alive during the room. Magic shards. Magic shards. It still really is just running laps, but it's different from Obelisk, it's different from Overcharge. And I like it. They all feel like distinct modes, including the lock. The lock is just more frantic, because it's like, come on, lock! What is your combination? Ah! Sometimes their spawn points are shit, and they're like really close together, or like way too far apart, but... You know, that's kind of part of the fun, I guess. Unlike with Obelisk, where it's like once you found them, you found them. These things are a little smaller, a little more annoying to find. I like that they have symbols, so they automatically aren't extremely reliant on color recognition. I wish they had the symbols floating over them, because as it stands, if you're colorblind, you still can't just tell them apart from afar at a glance. So, thing maybe to add later, somewhere down the line, perhaps. Oh, wow, they despawn. That explains a lot. Originally, they did not. You just ended up with a room full of these little garbage, little gibbity-goops. But I guess it makes sense to remove them after a bit, because otherwise you could just wait until everything is spawned and then just go around. I like it. That's a good change. I don't like it. I think it's stupid because it makes us take longer, but it's a good change for keeping the room's spirit intact. Gotta remember, I got double fire. I got 50% fire rate when this is on. Luckily, I don't have to collect your experience, so I can just fire at will, not care. Man, this barrier is lasting, huh? Been watching, what's his name again? What's his name? Them's all took, but what's his name? Alex Diener. Alex Diener's been playing, oh, that's so good! For the problems that I have. I know that technically the correct answer is to go with, the one that helps with my health, but I'm losing that barrier fast, and I don't want to rely on something that I don't guarantee to have. Alex Diener's playing Brave Fence and Musashi. Originally saw that being played by German Spy, and then German Spy became one of those Twitch cooks, you know. One of those people who makes their career on YouTube, and then they, oh, like, I can go to Twitch and not work as hard! Well, guess where I'm going, buckaroos? That's just what it reads like to me. It's like, I like making videos, but I want to put in effort. I don't do anything for it. I mean, I don't do anything for it, but I live up to my name and reputation. It's like, what do you actually do? What steps am I not aware of that you can perform? Ugh. Like, everyone makes it out to be this big deal, but I'm like, what's the deal? What is the deal with airline food? Like, I'm not talking about just people who make, like, actual scripted content, you know? The people who actually put in a lot of work editing their videos. I'm talking about people who upload Let's Play content, and it's not edited at all. And they're like, well, it's so much work, and on Twitch I can just upload the file. I'm like, same process, dude! What's the difference? Ugh! Ugh! I'm confused. See, not bad, because Barrier Curse does make him weaker. And if I can get that during a good fight, that's nice. Let's go back and open that door. There's always something good behind a blue door. Yeah, man, I like this guy a lot more now that I know how he works. Now that I know his flow. Now that I unlearned my mistakes. Again, my mistake, my bad. I made a mistake. I made a whoopsie. I read it. I assumed it was Mana Shield because I was familiar with Mana Shield. That is a very solid combo. Like, I don't like this one too much. And this is, ooh, why not? Might as well go for it. We're going to have a good boss fight. I got a damage buff, I got a fire rate buff, I got a shield, and I got a spell buffer in case I really want to go nuts on that Lich Breath. Essentially, everything is going my way or the highway. See, I told you not to go for that max health one, because I'm not doing so well. Anyway, it's laden with a way too big AoE. I'm gonna show us all why her AoE is way too big. Fun fact, you do in fact, God damn, you suck! Why is it so big? I can't dodge it at all! Ah! Developers, you made an update. Why did you not fix this? I'm okay if it's big, but it's too big. You have to basically go to the freaking normal of the sphere to get out of that one. No level up. Of course. I'm below average again. But let's make it count. Ugh, at least you can soak it. But yeah, either her room needs to come with obstacles you can easily hide behind, or you need to change it. I don't think you're going to do either because you're jerks. Bosses should not be health taxes. Nothing should be a health tax. This is the kind of game where you should be able to dodge everything. I would personally... There are better ways to do it. Like, just have her discharge a bigger version of the one she already got. Why is it a sphere, not a cylinder? Which makes more sense, considering that I'm always stuck to the floor. She's the one that's flying. You actually limit her sphere by having her fly high. Well, I got a stick now. That's nice. I like sticks. Not one I want to have, considering I already have basic damage covered out. But I got cursed. Yeah, I got everything I want, actually. Nice, simple little wave-based fight. Oh, hey, apparently recover mana relative? Because that's a lot of spell mana I just got back. Ooh. Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah, I have, what's it called again? I picked up that one, right? Yeah, I picked up Conversion. So shouldn't have to worry too much. I don't know what the conversion rate is. Maybe it drains both equal amount. Like, you essentially double up on consumption, but it's from different pools. That'd be a neat way of offsetting it. It's like only if you have one mana left. I have conversion, right? I guess I don't understand how it works yet. Maybe it's shifted over, but because he drains all the time, he doesn't get any? Yeah, I don't get it. Oh yeah, let's try this. No, this one. No, that doesn't restore my mana. It just makes me invulnerable. Nice. Why do I keep getting... Because I'm so much more used to actually having an amulet than needing to use my skills. Oh wait, these guys are perfect. If I can just keep them around for a bit. If I can just hurry these little sheep, I can get my mana reserves all the way back up to full. Come here, my little children. That was the best! Never felt quite so good. Was that a power move? Were you just trying to show off, like, how cool you are? You can just walk straight into that? I'll show you my power move. I wonder when the illusionist vanishes, because it never... Oh, thank goodness. Should have gone for the experience and coins thing, because well, we're on the final floor, so limited bin efficient. I haven't used this one much, so I'm just going to use it just in order to see what it does. Regenerate... Hey, why not go for potions? Why not go for broke? Do I have good omens? I didn't pick it up, did I? Nope, just making sure. Because if I did have it, I would wait until the boss, because after the boss, it's you get better mileage out of it. Gotta remember, I'm basically invulnerable if I want to. For 1/6 of the time if I use it perfectly. You guys are ice if I remember correctly. I should just read up on that and study. Just study for myself. What are these guys weak against? Even just a basic understanding is better than none at all. Gotta do your research, wizard! You have a high int, use it! I'm the highest int around. Who the fuck knows what that means? Cheapers creepers, there's so much mana to go around. Oh, because some of them probably got set on fire when they got hit, huh? Do they look redder? Maybe it's just the lighting of the area, but they look redder. More red. I'll get you for this. Go, go, Gadget, freeze ray. Go, go, Gadget, I just need 2 more experience points, thank you very much. And I don't need the Go, Go, Gadget frickin' fandom coming over here telling me exactly how that works. Oh, I thought this would be one of those. Because there's distinctly a top floor there. Oh, cool, I get mana. Well, I have that divisor one, don't I? So it just gets... Yeah, equalizer. Okay, well, that's nice. Cool. I hit the pillar in front of me. Because, you know, all this decor really needs to be stopping my shots. Or may... Oh, just got a whole bunch of berry for free. Whoops. Got a little too arrogant there, but now I'm in a safe spot. We can take care of you guys, if anything. Because you guys can get me stuck in a slow rut, and then I'm just dead. Because you can't dodge, and they just keep doing it, and they spawn in way too big numbers. Like, this just feels unfair. What are you to do when you're slowed and stuck, and a whole bunch of enemies are reliant on you dodging? It's an unfun combination. Like, I'm fine if there's a couple of them, and I can dodge them, but at some point, there's just too many, and one of them hits you, you're dead. It's a raising of the stakes, despite them being intrinsically low. But, you know, it is also my fault. I could have hidden in a safe spot, but I don't think the game wants you to be a coward about it. So that's a decision you have to think about. Yeah, I think this is meant to be both increased while you're airborne. This is nice. I don't think that gels with this at all, but I like the benefits because I keep getting stuck in weird situations like a dummy. So it's just to offset my own stupidity. Oh, there's a whole... This feels weird like that. Pretty sure Sphinxes were meant to be outdoor exhibits. Why do I have to see you? Every day of the week. Do you even have a melee attack? You know, that skull attack looks awfully tasty right about now. I'm just gonna complain about whatever's inconvenient at the time. Yeah, man, Dwarven Blunderbuss is a workhorse. Get the job done. Wand, not a workhorse. That's not bad. Like, I got... That's... it's going to be a couple percent. It's going to be a little bit. It's not much, but it's enough. Especially in this late stage. You gotta have you want to have everything that helps you a little ahead. Because you can't rely on the averages once you're on the final floor. Cool, thanks, bub. I said thanks, bub. No need to be so aggressive about it. Arcanes are good to use shield against, because those homing attacks, there's a bunch of them. Oh, that's nice. I mean, it's not much, but, you know, it's the kind of barrier that keeps on giving. Especially when you're the kind of type that keeps ending up like me, with minimal mana, with like almost a level up at the end. Ugh. That's not bad. That's not bad either. But, ooh. Don't forget, that increases your uptime by a lot. It goes, I think it goes down to 24? Shouldn't that be like, no, whatever. It's around that space. 5% would be 6. No. A quarter of that is 7.5. So it's around that area. But essentially your uptime goes up by a lot. Because now my uptime is more like a fourth of the time, if I use it well. Which is a hell of a lot more than you think. That's like a 24% increase from 16 to 20. And that's if we're going by just a reduction of 6. If we're going by the proper reduction of like 7.5, it's a bit more than that. And this is actually a really good time to use this. Because these guys are super cocky about it. I really like the idea that if you parry on time, if you do it when you need to and no earlier, you can get more mileage out of it because you can use it as an actual defensive thing instead of just for the mana. And that creates such a fun situation. Like, how do you want it? How do you want your pie, sir? Would you like some more, please? Nice. Marvelous. Oh, just an empty room, huh? Oh, that's alright. It's not a big room. It's not a huge room. Also, apparently this is a weenie room, so I can regenerate my mana here. Thank you. Oh yeah, forgot, I still curse myself. Whoops. That's bad. Don't forget, you can dodge for more speed. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, my nose. Itchy, itchy. Defeat all computer pagers. Gotta take care of them as soon as possible. You wanna mucho faster. Oh yeah, I leveled up, so I got a little bit of barrier. Where are you? Are you up there? Where art thou, O Romeo? O Romeo, where sight thou, O Romeo? Ah! Lose all my mana! Increase your maximum by 10%. Well, I got this really big bar. So hell. Why not go for broke? If I pick up a blood fountain somewhere, that'd be great. Yeah. Still don't have the key, but we have a bunch of miscellaneous rooms lying around. Oh yeah, fire speed goes down to exactly 1 per gear if you're lucky. This would actually be a lot cooler if the way it actually worked out was something like bonus damage and stuff. Man, that's so bad, though. I think it increases damage, which is exactly what I thought really should be happening. You know, your DPS stays the same, but your firing speed gets like half by 10. 10 times as much damage, but also 10 times as much fuckery. Really should just focus on those jackasses. But that sounds hard. Also, there's always other targets. Even you get stuck on the frickin' walls. Ballsy move. But when it pays off, it looks cool. On paper. I wish I had clarity of mind. You know, double recovery on level up. I really like that one, though. I like it. I wish that was one where you just fired faster and had more mana cost. So it's like, hey, you want to shoot every single bullet you have? Did you just give me a new amulet? It better be a good one, because I don't really care about the blue one. I got in return the unstable gizmo. That's not great. Don't care. Unstable gizmo is fine in a big fight if you need a breather, but I'm looking for boss fight equipment at this moment, so you just insert a noise. I have to cover my mouth so that I don't spit on my screen like a dummy. Well, also, I don't really want to stun people. I have a shield I can throw up if I really need some defensive options, so wish there was a blood fountain behind this, or something with some regeneration, because I'm going into that fight pretty raw. I mean, 100 health is not little, but cool. It was a fountain, but not the one I wanted. Going into this last fight with a bit of a pain. Let's hope it's not Agatha. Probably not. I told you. I told you. It's always video games around here. Anyway, I got a bunch of charges. Let's use them. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ow. Don't do that. And this is where the Atlantean Spear is going to really rock and roll. That was a terrible idea. But I keep finding potions. Well, there we go. Was my final perk. That one's so good for me, though. Lets me really build up a reserve, but alright, alright. I wish your mana drain would just stop when you're at the end. That'd be a silly detail, but it's one of those details I like, because it's like, the game is over, time freezes. You can't take any damage, your mana doesn't deplete. You're in some sort of dev mode. Ooh. Well, you're stunned, you're unable to attack and lose some mana. Oh, I should include that in the description. Thank you, loading tip, for something that should just be in a glossary somewhere. I hate it when they do that. Okay, let's see what we got. We got a Thieves Badge. Soul of Thief. Powers up your... Ooh. Oh, okay. Now, I actually like that, because that's stupid. That's a very good early game item. And if the modifier is higher if you go for the amulet instead of the item, that'd be good. Otherwise, it's also just a nice thing to have, because that sounds like it makes your wand competitive. So if you're low on mana, you can use that. When activating amulet... That is bullshit. If you combine that with this, you got... Okay, that's alright. Steady aim. Curse. That's a decent bargain, I guess. A decent deal. Let's just breath. Ooh, that's... Ooh, you didn't need that one, Buckaroo. You did not need that one. I don't like these explosion ones. They're just random, and I keep worrying that they actually hit me. Well, man, that's so good. That's so good. Because this thing is very good at inflicting curse. You just kill him, you get 100% damage. Oh! Ooh! That feels like it should be a higher level than 4. Ooh. But I guess, you gotta get it, you gotta want it. Well, I got a fun new item. I learned how to use Glyndor. All in all, nice! Nice!